Cavs and the Cleveland Metroparks are teaming up for a limited edition apparel collection, and the best news of all, it drops today. Very excited about it, so we bring in the Cavs Chief Marketing Officer, Kaiser. Chris, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
I'll tell you what, you never know what television's going to bring. Yesterday, we were talking Guardians, had the hot dogs in here.
Yep.
Today, mannequins.
I was going to say, hey, that's a great sports town. A lot of fun promotions, right?
That's absolutely right. We have great franchises. You guys right at the top of the list there. So what are we talking about today here?
Yeah, so you kind of did a little lead in there with us in our partnership with the Metroparks. So we've actually been working with them since 22-23. We did a city edition jersey that was really well received, and we always want to shine a light on those local institutions. And the Metroparks are a huge part of people's experience and lives in the summer. And this is a collection that we think it's called from the hardwood to the trail, best in the land. We want to celebrate those moments and kind of bring back some of those memories that people have in those spaces.
So the relationship goes back years. What's the inspiration behind these shirts?
So again, the inspiration is we want to kind of inspire people's memories or different moments that they've had, interacting either with the Cavs or with the Metroparks in some of these spaces. And it also, the best part about this is a portion of those proceeds will actually go towards the Cleveland Metroparks Trail Fund.
Okay.
Which, that goes towards maintaining, preserving, and hopefully expanding, the Parks District, because it plays such a massive, role in people's lives around here in the summer.
Yeah, it plays a massive role. How important is that?
I mean, when I moved here, it was one of those things. I had no idea that was a part of this, community. But it becomes, it's a place where I take my kids. It's, people, they have family gatherings there. So again, this is something when we work together, people seem to react really well, and it's two iconic brands coming together.
So you say they react well. What does it mean for the true fans?
So the true fans, they just want to show I think they're all Cleveland proud. That's what makes us such a great sports town. And you can see, some of the elements on this shirt, we have a lot of different communities, different parks celebrated throughout it here on the map. But there's something here that I think people will be able to relate to or want to rep in some way.
Did you mention how many there are? How many different designs?
Yeah, so we have 3 T-shirts, 1 sweatshirt, and 2 hats.
Okay.
And it will be available, starting today on Center Court. At Cavs.com/shop, at our Center Court location downtown and in Pinecrest, and then at all the Metroparks nature shops as well.
Can you touch more on the proceeds and going for the good cause that you had mentioned?
Yeah, so it's going to go towards that Cleveland Metroparks Trail Fund, which, again, it's not only to preserve, what they have right now, but to continue to maintain them and expand, hopefully, what they have going on in the Parks District and continue to make that a mainstay, of our lives during the summer here in Cleveland.
Looks like I just got what is this here? We got best in the land hardwood.
Hardwood to trail. Yeah. So
second day in a row I'm putting on a hat.
They wouldn't let me model this stuff. They said that was going to hurt sales. Yeah, I don't know why, but.
Guess I got the lucky nod today. So, well, here, go ahead. You want to put that one on, or you just leave it on the mannequin?
They told me not to leave the mannequin, or not to touch the mannequin, but how about that?
We break the rules.
Is that helping?
Looking good, yeah, no doubt. Where can people shop? Talk more about that.
Yeah, so they can go to Cavs.com/shop online and get it, or they can get it at our location at Pinecrest or down at Rocket Arena. They can also get it at the Cleveland Metroparks nature shops, and that includes tonight at the Edgewater Music Show, right? Music Festival. Yep. Yeah,
there's a lot that goes on at the Metroparks. I was actually just at Huntington Beach yesterday. They had music going on there, and it's east side, west side, south, the Emerald Necklace. There's so many great things about the Metroparks and what they do for the city. You talked about it when you first moved here.
Yeah, I live in Strongsville, and I'm right there, right near the chalet, and there's a lot of those things in the winter, but then I'm down there running, biking, throughout the summer. It's just, again, it plays such a huge part of everyone's lives here in Northeast Ohio, and it's something that should be celebrated. And I think people want to celebrate that with some gear, hopefully. So.
Yeah, I think you touched on it, but how did this relationship start necessarily? Like, you mentioned what year was it? 2020.
2022-23.
23.
Yeah. So we have our city edition uniform every year, which we always want to use our platform to shine a light on local institutions that maybe people don't know about or the Clevelanders want to celebrate. So that's where it started, and we've kind of maintained that. We know we did the performing arts with Playhouse Square 2 years ago, and then this past year we did the Cleveland Museum of Art. So it was so well received in year 1 that we just continued that, and we have a different collection every year, and hopefully maybe hinting at something that's coming this season as well.
Yeah. wow, the fans really do love the City Edition jerseys and all of the different designs that come with it, don't they? I mean,
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things. It adds some newness and excitement to the beginning of our season, and it's definitely from a retail perspective as well.
All right, Chris Kaiser from the Cavaliers, thank you so much for being here
All right,
this
appreciate you having
morning.
me.
And let's see, we're going to go over to Brissa. Brissa, how about this? Like I said yesterday, hot dogs, mannequins today, but what the Cavaliers and the Metroparks are doing, fantastic. And again, it drops today.
It is really cool. And Dave, I got to say the hats are back. You're rocking the hat again today.